Well, what up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. This is episode 10 of Henny for Your Thoughts. And you rocking with your boy, Henny King.
Pimp Turkey 69.
And R&E Rock, what's happening?
But no, okay. Bro, back to what we was talking about. Because, yeah, like I said, bro, this nigga walked out there, just some skip to my loot and one ass shit. Like he was over here doing that Mike Tyson shuffle.
In his mind, that shit was real.
It was raw in his mind.
His ass was Peter Griffin with those pajama shorts trying to get that electricity going.
He said,
bro, it got his ass punished.
Nah, bro, he swung and missed so motherfucking hard, bro. Homie got on his ass, bro. Then when he finally like got back to his feet, like he looked like he was at a UFC fight coming off the cage, bro. Homie snatched his ass up against the house with his dominant hand, switched to the non-dominant. Then he looked at the dominant hand, blew on it a little bit, wiped it off, and said, erased that nigga, bro. He erased it.
He knocked the quarters, nickels, and dimes out of my man's
bro,
pocket.
he sounded like Sonic when he got hit by one of them the rings, the Sonic rings.
Then he punched my guy's head up into a house.
Bro,
I couldn't let that slide.
Bro, no,
I thought maybe he was gonna shake back. I thought he knew some shit I didn't know when he switched feet and got the crip walking in the middle of the fight. I thought he knew some shit I didn't know. No, he didn't. And he never shook back.
Ah, shit, I'm gonna run in and grab my vape.
Craziest shit that I ever seen, bro, was what happened when it happened to some shit like that. Shout out my homie Mike in Kansas City, Tony G. Back in the day, I watched this nigga beat this nigga's ass so bad, bro. I watched a couple of fights where niggas got their ass whooped so bad. It was terrible. Like, this nigga was over here, like, he was talking shit to this man in the classroom. He told him, shut the fuck up and do your work. He said, who you talking to? Hold on, bro, I got you.
Gotta put a little umph in it. Put some bass in that bitch.
But no,
he cracked the safe. Sybil, get your ball.
No, she fine. Go ahead, Sybil. But no, he was like, shut the fuck up and do your work. That nigga Mike was like, who you talking to like that? He said, I'm talking to you like that.
I'm talking to you, nigga.
You know, he turned into fucking Booker T. He said, I'm coming for you, nigga. But anyway, he said, I'm talking to you like that. My homie Mike looked at this nigga and said, bro, you ain't talking to me like that, bro.
He trying to walk it
And he
off.
said, yeah, no, he said, bro, he said, we could do something, bro. We could do something about it. He said, right now, he said, no, I ain't gonna fight you at school. I ain't trying to get suspended. He said, but after school we can fight. He said, I just cut my grass. My house right around the corner. You can come right around the corner, get your ass whooped on some freshly cut grass if you want to.
The ultimate disrespect.
He said, bro, whatever, bro. He said, I'll talk to your ass after school, bet whatever. So it's after school. Me and him posted up on the columns, like out in the front of the school. We posted up on the columns. This motherfucker walk out. He sees Mike, immediately puts his hands up. He's like, "What's up?" Mike was like, "Oh damn, I forgot I was supposed to fight this nigga." No, but it's not like it wasn't out of fear or nothing, cause that nigga got hands, bro, and he was a big dude too. So he was like, "If you really want to fight, we can go fight, bro." We get to start walking up the steps, and then we get like halfway down the street. And everybody just like, fuck it, why don't y'all just fight right here? So Mike was like, all right, say less. His book, he was with the quickness, took all his shit off, handed it to his homie. And the dude went into his sock, pulled a knife out. He said, what the fuck, you got a knife? He said, you was finna stab me, bro? He said, no, I was just putting it away. He said, oh, I was about to say, because if you was finna stab me, bro, I wasn't even gonna let you put it. He said, I was about to start punching on your ass. So he puts the knife away, puts his book bag down. These niggas get to... And this nigga looking like one of them like inexperienced Mexican boxers that just be in the gym. This nigga just said, he just kept weaving in and out and fainting and shit like that. That nigga Mike was just like, you know, I fucking rushed him. Start like hitting his ass, bro.
He doing the wacky waving
bro.
flailing tube man shit.
Bro, no, this nigga Mike was like 3 times this man's size, bro. He tried to pick Mike up. Mike turned into the Incredible Hulk. He said, nigga.
You know what that stumped the yard?
Yeah, bro. And then he just kept going upside this nigga's head. He said, and that nigga fell back up against the house. It was a brick house too. Mike pulled his pants up. He said, "Yeah," started speed backing this nigga shit off the brick wall. I was like, he's gonna kill him. No, the only reason why they stopped was because the person who lived there heard this nigga's head getting dumped off the wall. He was like, "Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing?"
Nigga, you just fucked up my whole flat screen TV. You done punched my flat screen off the...
Bro, I thought it was a fucking magnitude 6 earthquake happening. It's just little boy getting this shit beat in. No, and then I saw another one, bro. This niggas almost got me beat up, bro, over this shit. Cause this nigga stole this new nigga's iPhone out of his bag during gym. And his name was John too, but he's spelled Jean. He's Mexican, I guess, or whatever. Honduran, or excuse me, I'm not trying to. But so
Honduras,
yeah, this motherfucker comes up to me. He said, "Hey, nigga, run me my shit." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Give me my motherfucking phone." I was like, "Nigga, I got a government phone. What the fuck? I got
39 minutes.
I got 29 minutes left until next month. What the fuck is you talking about?"
Boy, I'm doing just.
I was like, I ain't never take nothing. I was like, nigga, I ain't. He's like, somebody said you took my phone in gym class. Nigga, I'm not even in your gym class, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? So I was like, no. I was like, you realize there's more than one John at this school, right? As soon as I say that, this stupid motherfucker walking like up the steps from the lunchroom with this nigga's phone in his hand. So he just let it go for now. He waited till after school, pressed this nigga after school, snatched this nigga up, drug him up the steps, took him to the park. Bro, fed this nigga nothing but rights, bro. I promise you, when I say he punched him with nothing but his right hand and fucked this man up over that damn iPhone, this nigga said, I said, hey man, at least let him take his book bag off. I was like, he's like, all right, bet, take your shit off. He took his book bag off. As soon as he took his book bag off, it was like right back to it, like a nigga was mashing buttons on a fucking control. He said, I was like, John, put your fucking hands up, man. That nigga said, I was like, this looked like a scene in fucking Supernatural when the Winchester brothers be fighting people. It was nothing but straight rights. And then like, it fucked me up because I was like, he couldn't have hurt him that bad. I looked up, this nigga's nose was broken. His eye was fucked up. This
Nigga, when you get a recession of 16 right hands,
No, then I was like,
one of them.
No, but then I said, nigga, start swinging back, bro. At least fuck, like fuck this nigga up too. This nigga started swinging like he's swimming in a fucking pool. This nigga said,
all due respect.
I was like, ah, shit.
Go take self-defense class. If that man walked down on you and beat your ass
with
like
straight rights, bro.
and this
He
is
was
my
just
question.
hitting the X button.
Like for real,
Right,
he
he
didn't even touch
do
any
none of the
other
combos.
ones.
He was just
that nigga, he and then
He
after,
one of them arcade video game players.
He was like fucking AI after he whooped his ass. He said practice. We talking about practice?
practice, my nigga.
No, and then what fucked me up is he was like, here, bro, you can have your phone back. Just quit hitting me, bro.
I mean, that would probably be the smartest
No,
thing to do.
if you can't fight, why are you stealing somebody's $600 phone in the first motherfucking place? Like, they just gonna be like, oh, no, that's just a loss. I'm gonna have to. No, they gonna get that shit back in blood. Because I know if I would've went home and my mom would've been like, yo, $600 phone came up missing, you better go find it.
What iPhone was it? Like, what generation was it?
It was back when I was in high school, so
Probably like a 6 plus.
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say if it was like a 4 or 4G.
Damn, bro, how old do you think I am?
No, we.
Damn, I'm thinking about me. My bad. Shit. When you was coming up. Because
No, he said a 4. I was like, nigga,
shit,
4s. I was in
4G,
middle
the
school.
glass
When
bag.
6, 8S. I would at least give you that.
But like, if it was like the 4 or the 5 or something, the 5's pushing it. But the
no, I
4
think it was
below,
like there was
then-
like the 7 or the 8 just
Them-
came out.
them
So
I don't want to
bitches-
hear shit from either one of y'all. I was around when the first iPhone came out.
Yeah, but what
we
about
all
Soldier
was.
Boy. No, but y'all wasn't
Yeah.
old enough to use them bitches yet.
No, I was using iPods.
I was still an iPod.
Yeah, I still have a
There's a
metal back
difference.
iPod. I don't know if it's like a first.
That
or
movie,
second.
iPod movie.
No, I
The
had,
big
I had
ass
a couple of shuffles.
Yeah.
little square
Yeah,
ones.
Never
little-
paid for one of them.
But
I won one in
Fuck
an
yeah.
essay contest about
But-
Ben Franklin. That's the
it-
last time I had one because I wasn't buying one of them motherfuckers.
Me neither. I was boosting one of them motherfuckers.
nah,
What you
but if
talking
you're
about?
like jugging phones in the iPhone 4 days, those are like rare. Cause like by the time iPhone like 6 and 7, like most people had iPhones is kind of widespread. But 4 and shit, 4 and below, that's
Yeah.
when it was only like select few kind of shit.
I ain't gonna lie. First time I got an iPhone, I went back to Android a week and a half later.
I don't
That
like
bitch fell
iPhone.
on. That bitch hit the. As soon as that bitch hit, I'm thinking it's gonna be straight. That bitch spidered. I was like, bitch, this is $650.
Yeah, I dropped my iPhone.
$650 for this phone. This bitch already.
Yeah.
Give
I
me
dropped
the
my
Android.
iPhone.
Nigga, I had my Android ran over with a car, and that bitch was still pinging.
I lost mine in the fucking bad weather. Came back 2 weeks later. I was like, damn, I just bought a new phone. Here, my shit is right here. Pick that bitch up, turn it on, and turn right the fuck on. I was like, huh, well, would you look at that?
Dude, going back to paying for minutes, that shit had me like The Sopranos. They call me on the cell phone, like, hold up, call me on another line.
Call me after 7. I'm gonna hit you after 7. You gotta make sure that bitch under 30 seconds. Hey, call me back after 7.
Bro,
with my
and I need you to put this meme in, or this gif in there so they know what I'm talking about. But it's when Spider-Man saw Mary Jane and that like mist on the cartoon, and then she disappeared. That nigga said, no!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. That's how I felt about my phone when it fell, bro.
It was
my
like
iPhone.
a water clone.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
he said, no! I was like, Jesus
Oh, I thought
Christ.
you was about to say she disappeared and he couldn't call it till after 7.
No.
That's when my minutes are free.
Yeah. You're stupid. He was like, call me back when the motherfucking shit's after 7.
That's why I had to learn how to text. Everybody was calling, and then niggas was kind of slow on the texting. And then once I learned how to text, bitch, I'm never answering the phone before 7. Fuck what you talking about?
I'm barely answering the phone, period.
What's it? Nah, I hit your ass with a smooth text before the phone even quit ringing. Hey, what's happening?
Yeah, I'd be like, can you call me back later?
Yeah. hey, I'm gonna bang your line after 7 in my free minutes.
Dude, I wish I had a slide phone. Them bitches look so cool. I just had the flip phone, and texting on a flip phone is a son of a bitch.
Damn, I'm hella old.
Yeah.
Bro, I just remember the Nextel chirps where you could chirp for $1.
Yeah.
Hit me on my chirp.
Dude, which one was the one where it was like a walkie-talkie almost and a phone?
The Nextel was you had to get them from Nextel.
Yeah.
See, the ones we had was the Boost Mobile motherfuckers. But they had the real walkie-talkies.
Dude, every time I think of Boost Mobile, I think of the Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode.
Hey, Boost Mobile was getting niggas indicted across the country. For sure.
For shit, sure.
Because all they gotta do is listen to your shit. It's like a radio.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers be on there, but yeah, let me get a 9 soft. No bacon on it.
They'll be over there like, hold up, change the signal. I think somebody listening.
I'm like, nah, I know what he's saying. Go ahead. We gonna let it go through.
Simple. Hush.
No, this one dude I was talking to, he was like an older dude, and he used to have like a construction crew, and he bought all of his crew like the phones with like the walkie-talkie thing or whatever, and he would just fuck with them like while they're at like a bar or whatever. He'd just go into the bathroom and then walkie-talkie some gay shit over the mic. Get his homie some sideways looks.
I'm like, nah, get up out of here.
I wouldn't know, hey fam, you do that shit one more time and you're through.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Back to the right hands. I remember when we was coming up, right? It was this white boy. He boxed though, you know what I'm saying? But he was way better than me. I just started. He had been boxing for a few years, so he was talking hella brazy to me one day. He was like, "Boy, I beat your ass." Woo wop, woo wop. I'm like, "I'll hit you with all right hands." And as a man, you know what I'm saying? I was like, as a gangster, I gotta stand on it. So we link up. This is like hours later though. This is damn near like a whole work shift later. We walking down the street. I see him. I'm like, hey, what was that bullshit you was talking? Let's go ahead and get that out the way. It's still sunlight outside. Let's go ahead and make it happen. He squared up, bro. We wasn't supposed to be punching full-fledged. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't supposed to be going hard. We supposed to be going bodies.
Yeah.
Man, this man pootie tanked my stupid ass. Wow! With the glove. I said, oh, yeah, that's what we on? Then that's when I proceeded to throw 19 consecutive right hands. Never threw a left, never changed the cadence, the pattern, nothing. He ate them bitches.
Jackrabbit punch.
He said,
Nah,
"Sir,
it was full
another?"
extension. So after like 5 or 6 of them, I'm thinking
He started getting fatigued.
nah.
After like 8 of them.
Yeah, because I wasn't doing nothing but trapping. So I was tired after the first couple. But I just kept going. Persistence
Pure
is key.
adrenaline.
Yeah. I was like,
my anger towards you got me.
you got me fucked up, nigga.
Every word come out my mouth gonna have a punch behind it.
And then
And
like halfway through, you start getting to, motherfucker paying me in dollar bills, motherfucker bringing change to the deal, just taking out
Yeah, I
all
beat his
your
ass with
aggression.
some shit that has. Motherfucker gave me more seeds than weed.
Like, bro, I can pay for an 8th and all quarters.
Motherfucking stems.
After 5 or 6, I thought he would like weave, bob, something, grab, you know what I'm saying, move. No, he was just like, and looked me in the eye after every one. I was like,
Nah, he had that 150 ping. He was lagging out. He just couldn't do
No,
anything.
bro, I swear to God, I ain't gonna lie. There's only been a couple of times in my life when I've been in like confrontations with niggas, and I just hit them with all my might. And I'm not no weak nigga by any means. I just know there's niggas that can take that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just one nigga. I was like, yeah, nigga, and what, nigga? What's up? We can get down, nigga. He swung on me. I said, weave. I said, ha 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 ha. Got his ass. Now I hit this nigga square on his forehead. He said, I was like, fuck, it's finna be a long ass day.
first of all, your
Yeah.
knuckles was made of adamantium.
Yeah,
My
no,
nigga,
no.
because first of all, why are you punching his forehead?
No, because it was just how he was like, you know what I'm saying, how he was, and I just swung and I hit him square in the forehead. This nigga just said, I was like, God damn.
As soon as he drops the line, that's it. Then you
Yeah,
start shitting your pants.
they over there like, that's the best you got. I'm like, oh, fuck. Nah, but like, bro,
That
as soon
nigga's a bot. He
yeah, bro, I was like, I should have hit him in the jaw. Maybe that would have.
No, he's that Russian motherfucker from that Punisher movie.
For real. That nigga is like Drago if he dies.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie
dies.
though. When I first started boxing, learning how to box, this white boy was dirty boxing. He headbutted the shit out of me. I thought I seen my people in the afterlife. He headbutted me
He
so
was up there
fucking
like,
hard.
we fall down.
Dude, I remember one time I got in a fight at a party, and I was already off of like a bunch of Xanax and shit. And
So you probably didn't feel nothing.
And I was going there to sell pre-rolls. And so, like, I saw this dude, and then he got into it, and I was like, well, I'm not going to decline the fight, but I'm off bars. And I it's hard to demonstrate, but I'm blind as fuck, and I'm not going to wear my glasses while I'm fighting. I'm going to take them bitches off. Because after the fight, I'm going to need them to see to walk away.
And to drive home.
Yeah,
Fuck
so
you mean?
I'm blind as shit, like, and it's like dark as fuck at a campfire, and so we're like going around in a circle, like all the party like went and formed like a cage around us or whatever, and then we're kind of like doing our dance or whatever, and then I get like pulled behind. This dude like gets up real close, real seductive, and he whispers in my ear, "If you don't fight him, me and 6 people are gonna fuck you up." And then he pushes me back in the fight. I'm like, okay.
I had every intention of fighting the nigga. Like,
First of all, before you yin yang twin me, my boy.
he said, hey, how you doing? How you doing, little buddy? If you want to fight him, then 6 more.
And then, so then the fight went on. I'd lost, obviously, because 1, I'm not a fighter. 2, I'm off Xanax.
But
3,
you
I'm
still
blind as
got
fuck.
heart, though.
4,
If a nigga want to fight you, ain't going to be like, no, I'll call the police.
4, also, I was fighting.
It's funny.
I'll blur the name, but like, yeah,
It's funny because I
They ain't
didn't
never-
like neither one. I didn't like him. I got into it with his brother. I fuck with him, but I didn't like his brother. So by proxy, you came with your brother. Y'all all came together.
Yeah.
I was off the crown, so I was dumb hyphy. Look, this is how turned up I was. I was like, to make it fair, since I'm bigger than you, I'll fight you and your brother. Y'all can both run it. They looked me right in my eye. I'm thinking we finna get it on. You know what I'm saying? It could have been a crown that was, you know what I'm saying? That was.
Bro, they lucky. People
But
was lucky I
these
wasn't
motherfuckers
there.
looked at me and went right to the car.
People was lucky I wasn't there because I would have been like, if he fight, nigga, I'll fight someone.
No, the funniest
Nah,
part was
he slid the homie though.
Yeah, I mean, you fight a nigga that don't know how to fight. Like, that, it seems like that's their demographic. They fight
It
niggas
really,
that don't really
it
fight.
is, yeah.
Because, like, whenever they beat niggas up and they showing me fights and stuff like that, it'd be niggas that walk up on them like, why are you fighting like that, bro? This nigga ain't never had
I
a
ain't
fight in his
gonna
life.
lie.
Like, he must know some shit. He fighting like Alex Pereira. He over there like, huh?
No.
Like,
He beat up a nigga that looked like he was on the show Recess.
No, the funniest part was after the fight.
he said he cracked his ass one time. He said, this wants.
No, the
He
funniest
hit Doug
part
with
was
a
after the
fearsome.
fight,
He hit Doug-
because after the
Doug
fight
McCool.
was over and shit, like they knew I had all those pre-rolls and that I was selling and shit, but like I had all my jewelry and shit too, but I gave like all my jewelry, my pre-rolls, I gave all that shit to a homie who was like kind of like out with standing shit, and then
What if
it was
hawked
the
your homie down? I was like, get him too. I saw him together.
it was the most polite lick anyone has ever tried to hit on me, because they went up and they were like, hey, so I hear you got like them pre-rolls, like can you give them to me? And I was like, no. And then they just walked away. It was a Canadian lick. They hit a Canadian lick on me, and I was like, what the fuck
He's
kind
like,
of
can you
baby
give him to me?
bullshit
He was like,
is
no.
this?
He was like,
First
fair
of all,
enough.
if I'm hitting a lick, I'm never asking. I'm telling you what was gonna go on. Either you're gonna comply, or it's gonna get hectic out here. But
That's
never
outrageous.
have I ran down on a nigga and was like, hey, can I get those drugs off of you? Or
And then just walk away when they
then
say
he was
no.
like, no. I was like, you know what?
Dude, he walked
My
away
bad.
like the dog that
I'm
pissed
like-
on the rug. He
He's like,
was saying,
no, you like, he's like, can I get those drugs off you? You're like, no. He's like, you got gumption, you got spirit. I like that. They're mine. Like,
I was gonna try you, but it's a
It's like,
Tuesday. I ain't
nah,
really trying to go up on a
you
Tuesday.
stood on your own 10 toes and told me no. I fuck with that.
I
Like,
fuck with that.
One time I went to a party and I was getting pre-rolls to sell, and I cut it with like some horny goat weed I bought from a gas station bathroom.
You're a piece
And
of shit.
dude, they sold it, bro.
Dirt Ball Records. They was out here fucking. They was out here fucking shit out
I
there
was
with
like,
you.
we're gonna get this
Hell
whole
no.
party turned. Oh shit, I didn't mean to spit on you.
Oh, you're good.
We're gonna get this whole
What if I
party
was like-
turned.
Nah, you out here. You out here.
fucked
Bro,
up,
you was out here having women with their pelvis broken, nigga.
Oh,
He was out here with that horny goat weed
Yeah.
pills. He was mixing that with the weed and selling it like that.
Because it literally looked like oregano. And so
See, I thought you were talking about something else. I was thinking about the gas
Like the
station
pill.
pill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
what
was.
that was. That's
Like, I
called
got
horny
it from
goat
the
weed.
gas station bathroom. It's horny goat weed. It comes in like a little clear gel cap, and you just break it open, and it literally
Yeah, he
looks
was
like
already
oregano.
having niggas breaking that girl's pelvis with that shit.
Listen, I've seen motherfuckers take gas station pills, but I've never taken a gas. I've
never seen
needed a
them
gas,
smoke a gas station.
but I've never seen them smoke. Or
That's why it was a pre-roll at a
That
party.
nigga was in
You
there,
ain't gonna
they
question
was
a
in there like,
pre-roll
come here,
at a party.
girl.
Shit,
In the middle of
$5.
the party, he was like, "Mop is hard." Whoop 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 whoop.
It was funny. I had like a whole squad because it was me and two other people, so 3 people total, and we all had 5 per person, and we'd like radio in like, I just sold one to this bitch, and we'd like keep an eye on him because we didn't know if it'd do anything, so we wanted to see if it actually get people
Y'all
slamming
ain't
ham.
That's worse than selling a motherfucking Reggie bag.
Hey, it was half gas. It was half gas, half horny goat weed.
Half gas. It was half gas
So
station pill.
It averages out to a mid.
Hey, yo ass pilt.
Have your ass in there looking at like you was in there like Terry Crews' ass in that motherfucking White Chicks movie. He said,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I got too drunk at a party and thought I could beat everybody up and just put my back on the wall. And the first couple I was out there just, I wasn't even swinging. At this point, I was just mushing motherfucker. I was like, get the fuck off of me. So one of my homies, I'm thinking he trying to calm me down. Bro, he kicked me in my balls so goddamn hard.
Fella sheep.
We couldn't be friends for years, bro. I was like, fuck no, I gotta kick you. I gotta get my lick back somehow. He kicked me in the balls. And then his excuse
like, hey,
was,
calm down.
yeah, that's how it was. He was like, hey, bro, I just want to talk to you. So me being turned, I'm like, oh, this one of the fellas. Bro, he had his hands up and everything. He's like, bro, I just want to talk to you. So I put my guard down. I'm like, you know, what's up, bro? I soften up. You know what I'm saying? Changed my whole posture. I'm like, what's up, bro? Man, kick me smooth in my nuts, bro.
Did he hit you with that James Bond line? They call me the cracker. The nutcracker.
Nah, he just looked me in the eye. And I'm thinking he finna give me a fire speech to just bring me all the way back from my drunken stupor. Hell no. He kicked my soul out my body. I couldn't even breathe for about 2 minutes, nigga.
That nigga hit him with the Bobby Hill. He said, that's my bird. I don't know you.
Kicked my balls damn near off. And then that's how they got me out the party. Because somehow, I don't know what the fuck I was on. I was on some drunk nut ass shit, some young shit. And they told me to leave because I was in there doing some stupid shit. I think I kicked a hole in their wall or some shit. And so they told me to leave. And I was like, nah, fuck that. Y'all got to put me out. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I don't even know what I was thinking. I think back in my younger days, I was just turned for no reason. Just go to parties, kick holes in people's wall, and then wake up the next day like,
the knob
you
can
guys
go
don't want to
to
go to
10.
lunch with me. Nigga, you just kicked holes in my wall last
This nigga used to have me so turned before we go out and shit. I'd take a couple of shots or whatever. We get to where we going. I'm still the same amount of turn after I've been drinking. I'm over here like, yeah, man, this nigga gonna beat anybody's ass in here. Jawan said, bro, you need to go home, bro. He said,
because it was some niggas that lift weights regularly.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
nigga, we
like,
gonna
we'll
have to lift this train.
I was like, we gonna beat everybody's ass in here.
Had me out here like Childish Gambino.
No, I remember one time he pulled me to the side so smooth because I was wild. He said, hey, bro, let me talk to you real quick. I was like, what's up? He said, here's $10 you offer somebody some gas money to take your ass home. I was like, no, for sure.
Nah, because he pushing white bitches over and they screaming, oh my God. And then they like, is that your brother? They gonna press charges on me by proxy. I'm related to him.
But in my defense, my ass did get touched. That's why I was pushing white bitches.
Oh, yeah. I would
don't be touching my butt, man.
I ain't with none of that.
Yeah, because they know, and then they want to sit up here, and when I turn around, I was like, who is it? Then they want to turn into somebody. I was like, well, somebody getting pushed. Like, bitch, don't touch my ass.
I had a bitch grab me by the nipple on some sexual shit. I think
She was on some sexually deviant shit.
Bro, she grabbed me by the nipple and was like, yeah. Like she was like a Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Like she was a Mortal Kombat fighter. She was like,
what the fuck is that?
I was like, first of all, don't put your motherfucking hands on me no more, because that wasn't no enjoyable shit. You put that shit on there like you trying to pull that bitch off with one single leap and bound.
That was a full
fuck?
trade. 100% your pleasure, 0% mine. I did not get no
Bitch,
pleasure.
I'm gonna need to get my leg back. So I'm gonna need you to pull that nipple out.
One time I was at a party and it was like a couple blocks down over there, and me, my like cousin, all of our friends pull up and shit, and then we end up killing like a half gallon of Crown.
I thought he was gonna
like
say somebody. I was
like a half gallon of somebody.
I thought he said we ended up killing somebody. I thought he was like stream over.
I was like, I was gonna flip your whole camera over. This nigga's trying to get indicted.
No, but we ended up like killing a half gallon of Crown between like 3 of us, and I ended up passing out in their backyard, throwing up everywhere and shit. And then like at some point, like 3 or 4 people just grabbed me and dragged me into the garage and shit. And I just passed the fuck out. I'm asleep. And then I wake up like 30, 40 minutes later to, get the fuck out of my house. I'm gonna fucking call the cops. You don't fucking stab me. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, shit.
Time to get out of here. So I just wake up and my glasses were broke. So all I could find were the frames and 1 lens. So I was like the Mr. Peanut holding that shit up to my eye, looking around for the rest of this shit. And then
my boy had a monocle.
Yeah, and then I get it out. I ended up getting in my car. I ended up crashing the whip and then like totaling it on dirt road and shit.
Damn.
But that's not the funny part. The funny part's after I left.
None of that was funny though. That's not the funny part. Like I never thought any of that was funny.
The cops ended up showing up there.
Well, the stabbing part was.
The cops
Waking up to some shit like that. I would have been that bitch like, I'm next. I just know it. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
The cops ended up showing up there. And my cousin and his friend and shit, they're in the car. So it was my cousin and my friends and them, and they were the ones threatening to stab the people who own the house and run the party and shit. And so the stabbers are in the car or whatever, and then the cops show up, and the cops pull up and knock on the window. Hey, what are you doing? And this dude's sitting in the back seat going like this, and he's like, I'm just sitting here with my daughter, man. The daughter was in the car seat next to him, buckled in. So then
that man was on his body.
They leave, like they're like, okay, whatever, it's fine.
Wait, so they let him go?
Yeah, because he was sitting in the back, like, yeah.
First of all, who the fuck let him leave with a child?
It was someone. There was a sober person driving.
Okay.
But
what if he was like, how you doing? The dude was like, you won't get stabbed too? They're like, get the fuck out the car.
No, the cops leave, but then like 15, 20 minutes later, they pull back up to the house. So then they call the cops again. The cops come this time, but then they try and run for it. So there's 2 of them. One ends up hopping a fence in the back, getting turned around, hopping another fence, and then running back through the front yard of the house he just ran from. And then the second dude, his pants kept on falling down while he tried to run away. So he made it about like to the neighbor's house halfway through there before he just gave up and then pulled his pants up and walked back to the front porch where the cops were.
This man is slow as fuck, boy.
Boy, them niggas about dumb as hell.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, I wrecked my homie's car, right? I turned up on my mom. I was just cussing at her and shit. And her punk ass called the rollers on me. But I was screaming though. I was like, fuck you, mom. I turned into a whole white man. A white child.
You went Eric Cartman.
Fuck you, mom. And then I was in there and she'll tell me to do something and I'll do the opposite. She's like, close my fucking door. Kicked it. But then I fuck around, kicked the door too hard, got to put a hole in her wall. She really called the police. So I try to, somehow my girl had my car and my homie, I was driving his shit. He had a little Dodge Stratus. Boy, I was. And then I thought this shit was Mario Kart. So nigga, I was like, try to speed around the car. His ass did a whole 30-minute turn. Fuck around, wrecked in the back of his ass. Then my bitch had to show up. She's like, so you're just wrecking people's cars? Yes, clearly, bitch.
Nah, bro.
We on that destroy, build, destroy kind of thing.
I got a story for y'all niggas.
I hate when bitches ask me obvious shit. If you already know the answer to it, why the fuck are you asking me, you goofy bitch?
You're stupid, banks. But no, okay. Look, bro. In back, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, when your boy was like 16, 17, working at Sonic, my homegirl.
But that's gonna put your ass in jail. You drink that by yourself.
My homegirl, she
that's way better.
She was working with us. For the sake of non-disclosures, we're gonna call her Jay. But I was like, she was getting off a little bit after us, but I was like, we can wait around if you need a ride home. She was like, no, it's all good, I got a ride. I was like, okay, bet. Because we was all gonna walk with her, so she had like, you know what I'm saying, me and Vonnie was gonna walk with her, so she wasn't walking by herself. And she's like, no, it's cool, I got a ride. I was like, okay, bet. So me and Vonnie start mobbing. We get halfway towards our destination, and we see this fucking pickup truck just hauling ass down 10th Street, right? And we're like, what the fuck? Next thing you know, nigga, you see 3 squad cars, lights, sound, sirens go. Nah, bro. And I was like, yeah. They finna catch that nigga, bro. He had a good fucking distance on their ass, bro. So we get a little bit more down the street. All you hear, wow! I was like, nigga. So we keep walking. Then next thing you see, a nigga running across the street, like, and you see a police officer running after him like 2 minutes later. I was like, damn, they ain't gonna catch that nigga, bro. He got a good distance on there. That's the same thing I said about that nigga when they was in the truck.
And then you're
No, bro. We get about 10 steps, mind you. This nigga was across the street and like in that halfway, like he was in like residential areas when the police officer fucking started crossing 10th Street. Still caught this nigga, bro. Brought him back across the street in fucking cuffs, bro.
He failed the draft. He was trying to make the
but he's the world's
draft.
slowest man.
But what was so fucking crazy about that whole situation was that was my homegirl Jay's ride home. And they left her in the truck, bro. After they wrecked that bitch into the side of a brick wall.
I ain't gonna lie, my homie.
And then he left, came back to get the alcohol and shit that he left in the truck, and left her ass again. I was like, but no, you didn't think to get the fuck out the truck when he came back the second time, looked at you, and looked at the bottles and saw that the bottles was more important. I would have been like, y'all niggas some bitch.
Bitch, did you want to go to jail?
Well, she wasn't the one driving, the one her trajectory. Like,
I know, but still, if I was in the car and I would, even if I didn't do nothing wrong, if you leave,
well, no.
and I have a chance to walk away, bitch, I'm gone. I'm not finna stay there for you to ask
like,
99 questions I ain't got answers.
All she would have had to do was say that, like, because they could tell who was driving the car because when they picked her up from Sonic, they took her to her mom's job and they have her on camera with them walking in with her on camera going and talking to her mom.
No, what I'm saying is that all them alcohol bottles in the car, they still could have charged minor in consumption.
Yeah, I was like, but
MIP.
Yeah, you know who it was. You could blank the name out too.
I think you just said Jay.
No, I'm talking about the niggas that fucking stole the truck. It was a stolen truck too.
God damn.
I know.
Yeah, it was fuck. Dumb ass.
Oh yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
One time, since I'm already bleeping those, I'll bleep this one too. But one time I was riding with and he had his truck, and him and I'll call him like Eduardo. He was the skateboarder dude that lived down there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And they were in the front, and I was in the bed of his truck, and they were going down the street right there with all the fucking bumps. And oh boy, I thought it'd be real cute to go ahead and speed up on them dips because I was sitting in the bed of his truck, and I swear to God, like I'm sitting in the bed of the truck, I'm sitting down. Here's like the wall of the bed of the truck. He hits his bump at like 30 miles an hour, and I fucking get vertical over the bump, almost fall out the fucking truck. And then I lean back and I'm like, you fucking cocksucker.
That's karma for his ass. That nigga done wrecked like 5-6 cars. That's karma for his ass.
One time.
You remember when he got that motherfucking white one and wrecked it the same fucking day?
I wasn't here for that.
His grandparents helped him get that shit.
I wasn't out here.
Yeah, and then his brother.
They said he had like a G6 or some shit.
Yeah, that Pontiac, that white Pontiac, bro. He literally he had that bitch for a week, bro. They was still paying the dealer for that shit. Wrecked that bitch. then they got his grandparents' truck, and his brother was over there like.
No, one time.
He get everything.
Some light skin shit.
He's the favorite. He gets everything. I don't get anything.
I was like, I ain't never seen light skin on light skin crying like this.
One time with the same group of people, we were hanging out, and I used to have a pellet gun, but it was like a nice like Ruger pellet gun with the scope, shot like hollow point, like not like a BB gun, like proper. And
went down the wrong road.
Damn. They were fucking around with it, and like one of them was like running around, the other was like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot you, and he's like, "Oh," like running around doing some of that shit.
Like, well, if you don't get your Freddy got finger sound, that's the fuck out of here.
And
no,
he shot,
no,
and he was trying to like shoot to the ground near him, but ended up shooting the dude right in the ass cheek. And I'm telling you, like, this blood was, like, squirting out. And so they go in my garage. He's lying on his, like, stomach with his ass hanging out. And then they're like, do you have any pliers? We need to get the pellet out. Get some pliers. And I had a lizard at the time. And all we had were these long-ass, foot-long pliers for dropping worms in the cage to, like, feed it.
So you gave that nigga some worm pliers.
So I gave him some of that, yeah.
He had worm bacteria all over his booty.
He's digging around in his ass. And while he's digging around in his ass with these pliers, and these pliers are, like, about as wide as my pinky.
Oh,
like,
damn. Yeah. They was opening up that motherfucking BB hole.
And while he's digging around in there, I'm telling him, like, dude, it's a hollow point. It probably broke apart. Like, you're probably not going to pull out one pellet. So then we get back to his house. And I start heating up the stove, and I get a butter knife, and I bend the end of the butter knife and heat it up on the stove, and I sat down and cauterized his ass. Fucking burnt that shit shut. Yeah, he was screaming on the floor. Fucking,
It's funny that since we talk about that same group of people, one time I'm over there, they invite me over. We kicking, we had a barbecue. And they got later in the night. Everybody always brought their own bottles to the function. We always been like that.
Cause I don't drink dark no fucking more, bro.
And a lot of them like to drink Crown. Well,
or Paul Masson. Them days, the Paul Masson era was wild, bro.
What's that?
Y'all
Ian
see
J
that shit
song?
on Facebook? It really was.
Oh, that Ian J song? What the fuck is it?
He said, "When I'm feeling low, it got me feeling right. Hennessy like 54." He said, "This shit like 25."
No, but look, we in there kicking it, right? We in there, and I just happened to get a FaceTime from one of my people, so I'm in there talking cash shit, you know, about something that ain't got nothing to do with it. Then all you hear, "Four." I go back in there. These motherfuckers are scattering like roaches, and I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, we're gonna go to jail. Somebody's gonna go to jail. So I shake the spot immediately. The dude's stepdaughter comes out, and it's a girl another girl that pulls up to give me a ride. Right, my ride pulls up. She instantly wants to beat her up. I'm like, no. Y'all finna go to jail. Y'all in here firing guns in the house and shit. Beat her up another time. If y'all got beef, handle it on Tuesday.
Deuces.
That shit was wild, though. And then that's not the first time that a gun's been shot in the house. I've been there twice when a gun's been shot in the house.
Dude, that street was crazy. Because my uncle, before his house burned down from...
damn.
He was his neighbor. He was on, like, the very, very end of that street. And, like, yeah.
Was it the one with the trailer? Like, next to it?
Oh, I don't know. It was... So
damn,
you're
trying to get like him, Walter White?
you're going
No,
down.
because there was a trailer that was burned down that got taken down, too.
You're going down. You got, like, the dead end right there. And then his house on the right here. And it was literally, like, right next to his house. Like, like, not across the street type shit. Like, next to it.
Walter White, baby.
Yeah, that whole street was crazy. Like, my uncle, he's telling me stories. He's like, yeah, well, which is like what he I don't know if that's his actual name, but that's just his legitimate what he goes by. But I don't
that's less than they can tell the police. That's just
actually
Jim Bob.
no. I don't think this was. I think it's someone else, but I don't know this guy's name, so I'm just gonna call him the X-Man. But this X-Man or whatever, he was there, and he was like starting shit. I think he might have like stolen a sack or something from my uncle or something or another. But he was like starting shit, and my uncle pulled out a fucking pistol and like boom, and then literally like he's standing in the doorway, and then the bullet like hit the wall like right next to his head and shit, and he was like, I am glad that I missed that day. Like, I'm glad I did not get a headshot right in my living room. But, like, yeah, that street is crazy. All type of shit happened down there.
Hey, but,
we just watched the whole shootout on that
short,
street. We watched the whole shootout on that street.
Yeah.
Bro, I watched the whole hostage situation.
Wait, was it the one where the dude killed himself?
Nah.
Okay, because my uncle...
He had a Glock 40, shot at him 27 times, did hit him one time.
Because my uncle was telling me another story on the street where they had a party and then this, like, they shot something. I don't think they shot someone, but then the cops showed up, and then he ended up shooting it out with the police, and then he ended up, like, killing himself because he was like, I don't want to get arrested, boom, and then, yeah, like, that street's crazy.
Man, look, bro, if you out here doing crime like that, then you kill yourself because you don't want to get arrested, you a hoe. You a hoe. You was a hoe. Take them lumps, nigga. This shit, you out here murdering people. Now you want to shoot yourself instead of going and fucking getting tried. Like, you was a bitch, dog. But no, okay, we're going to take a little break.
Yeah, call it halftime.
And we'll be back before the sun go down. Because, you know, we ain't going to get seen because we black. No, I'm playing.
No, I think this episode will make up for it because the last couple episodes have been like 10, 5 minutes short. And this one, I think it might be a little 10, 5-minute extra. So
hell yeah. We'll be back. Come on. What it is, what it ain't, don't it stink. We back with part 2, or the second half of this one. So, you know, it's your boy King.
Pimp Turkey 69.
And R&E Rock, what's happening?
Man, I don't know what y'all was talking about. You was talking about some thick prison
bitches
or something.
Thick prison. Okay. We're going to exclude him from this.
Please do.
We're going to give him a timeout on this topic, but I've been on Instagram and I've been seeing a lot of fucking Bro, I'm telling you, they be throwing it back. They got like them prison mate.
Oh no, I see what you talking about though, because I mean, like, they ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Okay, so phones in prisons, that's always been a thing, but since now they're iPhones and OnlyFans is a thing, them bitches are getting bread locked up because you know they get a phone in their coochie and they be doing those OnlyFans, putting the phone back in their coochie. And you know they be feeding everyone on commissary
day. They can't just keep it in the coochie though. That's gonna fuck the phone up.
That bitch gonna short out on you. And that's a lot of moisture.
That shit moisture.
That bitch moist.
Yeah,
she waking up. She waking up in prison after OnlyFans talking about curbing on curbing.
Yes, Lord.
She was like, "Yeah, glow."
But I will say, God damn. Now you got me thinking about it. It's like, damn.
Bro, oatmeal, bro.
I know a couple thick bitches that just got out of prison. Yes.
Hey, I just got a confirmation on some shit. We're about to have a special guest coming y'all way soon, real soon. It's a dude I'm doing a business venture with. So, cause yeah, you know, it ain't just about the podcast. We try to get money any way we can.
Oh!
But look, it's the website. We just made this shit. I ain't gonna show y'all yet, but we gonna and we gonna have all this shit, and it's legal shit. Yeah.
That'd be a nice plug.
Yes, sir.
Literally and metaphorically.
Yeah, bro, and I've known this man for years. That's the shit he was telling us about. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Homie, Leaf.
Oh yeah.
That's the shit he was talking to us about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be coming soon once we get to once I get my little legal shit in, because like I'm gonna be working with him. And like until I save up enough, I'm gonna tell him you ain't even gotta pay me, bro. Just put it into it so I can buy some steaks. So that way you're not doing it by yourself. So by the end of this year, I should be a legal business owner.
We'll have our first official sponsor for the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and we want to take time out. Shout out to homegirl Daisy. She just won state. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
She one of our close friends, you know what I'm saying?
Sir.
And she just won. We giving her a shout out on the podcast.
Shook
You know
it
it's
home.
real. Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah.
I'm looking at myself in the camera. I look like a fucking...
I
I look like a vampire in the sunlight. Shit.
You look like Edward Cullen.
I mean, it's hard because, like, it's, like, right in my fucking eyes. Like, that sun's right in my goddamn eyes. And
Hey,
I can't do sunglasses. I got the... What I really want, though, what I'm going to invest in is a pair of driving glasses where it's like the glasses, but it's got the magnets on the side, and you drop in that little shade, it clicks to the magnets. I'm going to get some driving glasses. Or you're just going to
get some fucking shit that attaches to your glasses from fucking Quick Shop that just slide out and they clip to, and then you can just take them bitches off.
I want them bitches to be like some Gucci. I'm
I
just
feel
fucking
you.
with you.
Some designer, some foreign
Yeah,
shit. You know
because
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
like already, because those automatic shaders where they automatically change the pic, I don't fuck with those. I don't want glasses. I want to be blind before I let a piece of plastic determine what I can and can't see. So I don't want to do like the automatic ones, and then plus for driving and shit at night, taking them off and all that, but. I want to get like the magnetic pairs, and I want them bitches to look like Johnny Gas glasses from Saints Row. I want them bitches to be like square, that metal frame.
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
want to look like a blind motherfucker when I got the sunglasses on.
I ain't gonna lie. I want some Cardis.
Oh yeah.
My old
Nah,
age,
bro.
feel me? Out
When
here with
niggas
some
be
Cartier.
dying over Cartier.
Not where I live.
Yeah, true.
They try to touch my nigga. That's gonna happen where I live.
Dude, one time I was over chilling at the Applebee's, and right across there's the Best Western. And I was sitting there. I think I was picking someone up for work, or I was picking up work for someone.
One of the two.
One of the two.
Either
But
one.
I was sitting there parked up, and I was looking at the Applebee's parking lot, and then I saw like a car pull in, cut off the headlights, real suspicious. Like, oh, my hotspot. Well, I'm not using it. Let me turn it off. But so I was sitting there in the Applebee's parking lot, and
Bro, that's how you know I'm starting to feel that shit, because I don't even need a drink or nothing anymore.
I see a Suburban pull up, cut off its lights real quick, and then go like around the corner. And then about like 5 minutes later, the Suburban leaves, and then like 5 to 10 cop cars show up, and then like 2 days later, I read up like that some dude got beheaded in a parking lot.
Oh, no.
So I don't know if it was connected or not, but
Nah, bro, there's this one dude, bro. There was actually drinking over at my girl's job, bro. And they started fighting and shit like that. And nigga ended up stabbing the fuck the other nigga at the Best Western.
I'm fucked up. I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
Nah, bro, because it's just
People,
like, bro,
it's
it's
not
so
funny
fucked
that
up.
somebody
No, it's
died.
fucked up, but
you've
like,
seen me talk about Jewish people. All right, this bug, you can't do worse than me in the last.
you can't go
episode.
no more wrong than that.
Can't
Yeah.
go further. Than
So
He's being anti-Semitic. No, man,
no, I only
fucking
said
with you. Nope.
I only said nice things about
Time
him.
out. Time out. No, I'm like.
I only said very nice things about the people. They're very
No,
good
we are
people.
very. Fond
I
of
like
Jewish
bagels, everything bagels. They're very phenomenal. I love the
people.
bagels.
Hey, look, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. We fuck with y'all.
Y'all salt, that kosher salt. I use that shit to clean my bongs, bro. Works miracles. Put some rubbing alcohol on that, dude. I love Jewish people. I love you guys. The yarmulke's perfect hat to hide a bald spot. I get it. It's fine.
Hey,
You're getting a bald
I
spot.
have
Put a
nothing to
little
do with
cap
this.
on that shit.
I do not feel the same.
Look, I'm gonna say this though. I ain't even talk about Jewish people no more.
What about the motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs? We ain't gonna let y'all forget. We was talking about that before. Back to back.
They've been on the rise.
First year was a rebuilding year. What y'all got to say about that?
Okay,
now?
so what do you think's gonna happen when Taylor Swift breaks up with whatever the fuck his name is?
I think they're
by
actually.
that time we already rode the wave out.
I think
We
that-
are
no,
the-
I
You
really
think
man.
they would ride the wave out before? I think it's coming soon.
Nah, bro. Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. He gotta act. They gotta actually be fucking with each other. Cause ain't no way in hell he go from somebody with some ass and some titties to somebody that look like this.
No.
Like,
but when that bag is different.
but I mean, she in a way different tax bracket.
Yeah.
than
Y'all know
the
Flash
bag
and shit, right?
Yeah,
Flash.
Shout out my homie 3X.
Yeah, 3X Flash the God. One time I was talking to him and he was like, "Yeah, one time I talked to Taylor Swift on MySpace." I think this dude was getting catfished for real, but I mean, I don't know.
No, bro.
He believes in his whole heart that he was talking to the real Taylor Swift, and he was like, "You're doing good on your music. Keep it up. I'm proud of you." But
No,
I think
just
he was
want to
getting
know. I just want to
catfished.
know. Was it back then or was it in the?
it was back like when she was doing country shit. Like it was back in the day, early 2000s, like MySpace, like 2004, 2005 kind of shit. So it's like almost
Hey,
believable, you
if
know.
that is your lie,
It's got that
I'm gonna let
plausible
you tell it.
deniability. Yeah, I mean, he's proud of it. Fuck it. It makes him happy.
If it is your live,
it's not like Taylor Swift is going to come and fact check.
Yeah, what's your name? What's up, man? Your music's still popping.
I was talking to El
like, damn,
Chapo on goddamn MySpace, if that's the case.
Yeah.
And we all know I wasn't talking to El Chapo.
Shit, I went to UFC
But it's
297 with 50 Cent and my Floyd Mayweather.
It's an 80-20 chance that'll happen.
Which one wins?
20% that it happened, 80% that it did. You know,
Hey,
I've been
but
giving
no.
him a little, you know.
Hey, but no. Okay, let me. I know you probably don't watch basketball.
Every time someone says
you cranked us over.
But no, you don't watch basketball, so I'm gonna ask you who you think taking it this year. Who you think is a dark horse to take it this year?
I'm gonna say Denver back to back.
Who the dark horse?
Oh my God.
I can say
Minnesota.
Denver too.
Minnesota.
I say
So-
Minnesota or OKC.
So I don't watch basketball, but I like jewelry, so I keep up with like the basketball rings. The Denver champion ring, oh my God, phenomenal craftsmanship on that. The ring inside of the ring,
Absolutely.
like I don't keep up with the sport, but I keep up with the jewelry, bro. And like basketball rings.
No, I ain't even gonna
some of
lie,
the
bro. I ain't
best.
even gonna lie. I hate that they beat us. They get that fucking chip, bro. But Tampa's championship ring from like a couple of years ago, that bitch was raw. You opened that bitch up and the whole stadium was in
Yeah,
I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, that is ill as fuck.
Like Super Bowl rings are cool because they're big, but like the basketball rings are cool because they all have hidden features.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of like the Denver's ring, you can spin that bitch.
Yeah.
Now you can spin it and it would have like
sun and shit or something
that
like
shit
that.
was fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
shit was tight.
I think the dopest run I've seen. I haven't seen the Chiefs new one. I like the ones that we got, but the Rams one when they put low parts of the field and, and the turf and shit.
Yeah, in the
And
ring.
they can open it. Yeah, I thought that was kind of fun.
That's like more sentimental than it is fire to me because you know what I'm saying. You was a part of that. You know what I'm saying.
But I just want to say, watch your fucking mouth when you say that, when you talk about the Chiefs, and say champions before you say anything else.
Or after, just as long as you put it
Okay,
in there.
but
Just make sure it's in there.
so I don't.
And
think-
then I mean, it's just like I feel like if we go like you allowed to rep your team, you're allowed to hate on another team, bro. Just be respectful, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. Like
I'll give everybody they props or props to do except Denver. I don't fuck with Denver. I feel like that was the biggest bandwagon dick suckers ever known to man.
because Peyton Manning or no,
Peyton Manning, big head Jimmy Neutron
this
ass.
nigga's forehead so fucking
But
big
I
because he
will
done score
say-
every play from fucking
I will
AAU middle
say-
school fucking football.
I will say that was probably one of the nicest teams that I've seen with Peyton Manning. But as many Denver fans came out the woodwork and thought that was finna keep happening, boy, your ass is smoking good work.
So,
Smoking deep fried dick.
What do y'all think about the like Mahomes shit? 'Cause I don't keep up with football, but with like Mahomes, his brother did that shit, got caught up. His dad.
His
got,
brother
like,
also
DUI shit.
was out there helping people get out of the way when that fucking shooting was happening at the fucking parade. So I mean,
Yeah, like what
I mean,
y'all's opinion? Because I only know
My
from
opinion
the news
is- my opinion
perspective,
is-
but
my-
as football fans,
my
like,
opinion, it's not even about it being a football fan. I'm looking at this shit from like, I mean, everybody is human. You fuck up, you make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Now, are you gonna grow and learn? Are you gonna
Well, I'ma
change,
hit my eye.
or are you gonna sit up there and just keep motherfucking playing the fact that Patrick Mahomes is your brother, or you know what I'm saying, that Mahomes name, or you can get yourself out of this, or are you gonna actually sit up there, learn what you did was wrong, and move forward from that, and try to be the most model citizen you can be if that's what you're trying to do. If not, then keep fucking being an asshole. Keep being a
What
piece
I
of shit.
did notice is his brother. He kind of played in the fact like, oh, do you know my brother? Da 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 da. But
Yeah.
his dad just kind of owned that shit. He was like,
Yeah,
I was riding with the fucking open get like. So that's kind of what I've noticed. Like
No,
his
but
dad
his
is
dad
like, I
has
wish the
6
best for him. Like
His dad
he's
has
good.
6 DUIs in
Does
the
he have
last 2
6 or
years.
was it
In the last
3?
2 years.
I thought it was 3.
In the last 2 years, he has 6 DUIs.
Kinda, yeah, but like I noticed that his brother really played in the fact that, do you know my family? But his dad was like, I'm standing on what I did.
I don't need, because you don't want to bring nothing to the, like, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, I'm not trying to say his dad, like, no disrespect to that man's dad, but Patrick made the Mahomes name the Mahomes name.
Yeah, like that's like the poster boy.
Like, I'm talking about how, like, if you put Mahomes to it, everybody's gonna think Patrick Mahomes.
If you
Junior.
depending on what age you're in.
Yeah.
His dad was a great baseball player. If
Yeah,
you,
oh,
if you
yeah,
watch,
no,
if you
no.
watch baseball, his dad was dope.
I'm talking
And
about
I
in
only
this
know
era,
that
though.
watching baseball, so I know.
I'm
I
talking
knew
about-
I knew
Let me-
Mahomes' name before Patrick Mahomes. So when we got him, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, let me
Yeah, but you're
rephrase that.
also
Let me
Kansas
rephrase that.
relative though. Like
'Cause he played for the
people from
Minnesota Twins.
Because
Yeah.
the only reason why I
outside
say
of
that, the only
Kansas,
reason why I
though.
say that is because it's not just what he does on the field; he's all over the
But
fucking
it's
place.
definitely, I
You know
will
what I
say,
mean? Like-
Patrick Mahomes is carrying the Mahomes name because of what he's doing on the football field.
Not
He's doing
just
some
on, but like I
amazing
mean, like he got State Farm commercials, like you know what I'm saying. He got
everywhere.
like In-N-Out made a whole motherfucking place in Kansas City for this nigga. Like he owns that, like he's partial owner of that branch of the In-N-Out. All types, like you know what I'm saying. He's going
I
out
mean,
there.
for
And
me-
he's
me
he's
being
like
an
he's
older-
just
you
putting his
asking an
face
older
out.
person?
No, but I'm saying the way he puts his face out there. That's what like Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes Jr. is what's known in this day and age. Like not,
But
I'm not.
I know him
that's
from
a-
football.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know
I'm
him
not
personally. None of that. What he's doing, he got all that. That
And
doesn't
see, a
play
lot
a
of
role
it,
in
too,
how I
is-
look at him. I just strictly look at it from a football perspective. Okay, you got the commercials.
Shit, no, I just see that he be
Like,
making bread because with them commercials, you know, it's cause like he. That's why I'm saying he's carrying the Mahomes name like that because he's out here making sure
I
it's
get that part.
generational wealth
But
besides
I'm
just
saying,
what his
I'm
dad
looking
brought
at
to
it
the
blindly
table.
just from
Yeah.
purely off of
Yeah, I feel
football
that, but
perspective,
I'll
you
be
know what I mean?
the shit because I'll be over here thinking shit. I wish I could have it like that because you know what I'm saying.
Kind of
Like,
too, like with Patrick, we only see like the Super Bowl, his State Farm commercial and shit. Like we only know him from his professional
and
career.
I'm Texas when
But
he was
like
in Texas,
his
I
brother
played
and his
him.
dad, like they don't have a professional career anymore, so to say.
No, his brother's
So-
a TikTok star.
Yeah, that's
They don't have a. He
Yeah,
doesn't
he
have
ain't
a
got no
professional
nothing like
career.
That's why I put the quotes
So
there.
yeah. So like them, we know more about like the behind the scenes and the deep. Like Patrick, we just know his workflow, and
Yeah.
that's what he's representing.
What you see,
but
what
they,
he
they
shows.
don't have that
Most
workflow
definitely.
anymore. So we hear like all the behind the scenes shit. And honestly, like Patrick, it seems like he's a good guy.
But
He's
who,
a very good
But who
guy.
cares
Yeah.
if you judging a man off of what his family do? Shit, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
a dirtbag
I mean-
records. You never gonna fuck with
Well,
me.
it
Basing it
depends,
off of what your
though.
family do.
It depends on how connected they
No, I'm
are.
saying that's what I was saying. If that's the case, motherfuckers would think I was a piece of shit all the time. You're right.
Well,
You're
like it
definitely right.
depends on how like close the family is. 'Cause,
Nah,
like,
bro,
it-
because that's still. I don't care if I'm close to my brother. That don't mean I move how my brother move. It just means I love my brother.
well,
Like, you know
no,
what I'm saying?
like what I'm saying.
Because like right is right and wrong is wrong, and people need to.
What I'm saying is though, like if I made it to the Super Bowl and shit, like my dad wouldn't be on the field. Fuck him, he wouldn't be in the arena. I put a ban on his. So
Right.
like,
I feel
it's
you on
also
that.
how
'Cause
close the
sometimes
family
they
is.
take
Yeah.
your family and your family
And-
life.
But like,
And
yeah,
mix it in with football. That ain't got
Yeah.
nothing to do with football. His dad catching the DUI. Patrick ain't out here driving to get a cat.
Patrick's
Mahomes
at
Jr.,
home.
the second or whatever he is, the
Yeah, he's
football
junior.
player. He Ubered. He clearly, you know what I'm saying, thinking
Yeah.
ahead.
he's
way
doing
ahead.
shit that nigga on the Oakland Raiders should have did, or the Las Vegas Raiders.
Henry Suggs.
Yeah, Suggs. They gave him what?
That man was doing. But man, when you turned up, bro, you gotta realize where he at. He turned up. He young.
Man, that
he
ain't-
touching millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, he's on the rise right now.
but
Like
no,
the past
but no.
2 years. he's
No,
on
no,
the
no. He's in
rise.
prison now.
He in prison, but he,
Patrick?
No,
No,
not
no, no,
Patrick.
no,
I'm talking about
okay.
Terrell Suggs.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Henry
okay.
Suggs.
Henry
he
Suggs,
ran in,
yeah.
he hit this lady, killed her. He was driving fast. He was,
He was
drunk.
driving like
He did
100.
Suge Knights.
Nah, he was
He was
just
driving
going
like
way
100
too
and
fucking
something
fast.
in a fucking like
He was
45
drunk
or
going
some shit.
156
Oh
miles.
fuck
an-
that! That's how one of my homies died. Fuck that.
He hit the lady going like 155 or
135, I think.
They said when the car hit her, it was probably upwards of like 140, 150 when he hit her.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, but I'm not doing nothing to fuck up that because even if you didn't do that, you
If,
don't.
for one, if you out drunk, why you can't afford an Uber?
They give them like they have people that don't. You don't
that's
even
what
need,
I'm saying.
You don't even need an Uber.
I'm
There's
sure-
people from the facility that are there to take you.
I mean,
home.
like
No, but I'm saying he was out getting drunk partying.
Yes,
he
and they,
clearly
like,
had to be intoxicated.
the
to do
people
some
from
dumbass
like
shit
the Las
But
Vegas
even
Raiders
still, they have somebody like you saying
that will take you
that'll
home, so
drive
you don't have
home.
to fucking
Yeah.
worry
Why the
about
fuck
doing
you
that
didn't
shit.
have them drive you home.
like once you hit a certain point of like clout, fame, wealth,
They wanna
whatever
know-
you want to call it, like
once
you
they-
have people around you.
No, but once they drop
Like,
that
I
bag
guess
on
I'm
you,
not looking
once they
at it-
drop that bag on you, they want to make sure that because okay, now say they paid me $20 million this year, then I did some shit to fuck myself
It's
up.
like
I end up in
you're an
prison. They just lost
investment.
out on $20 million.
Yeah.
Exactly. They just lost out on $20 million because I was doing some dumb shit that they could have helped prevent. Even if, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's why they said if you guys are going out to the club, if you're getting intoxicated, if you're impaired and you can't drive home, we have staff that will come and pick you up.
Yeah, like even.
But
if
he didn't want to do that.
Even if the people around you aren't your homies per se, like the people, if they're signing you like that, you're an investment. They will put people around you
Exactly.
to protect that investment. So like you had options besides you driving,
And that's why they.
But I guess I'm
they hit
looking
his
at
ass
it
up.
from an older perspective because I'm an older person. If you got $100,000 to spend on jewelry and you buying these fast ass cars and you buying a
You
Rolls
got
Royce,
fucking $60, $70
you have a
on an
driver.
Uber.
for a Rolls Royce that'll drive you wherever the fuck you want to go.
If you buy a Rolls Royce,
especially because
So-
like if you buy like those fancy cars from
They
the
come with
factories, you
drivers.
get perks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you get shit like that.
5
they
days
send
a
a
week,
nigga, they
6
send a
days a week.
motherfucker to school just to learn how to drive
Like,
that car for you.
I don't know if it's the Rolls Royce
It
or
is.
what, but one of them there's an umbrella in
Yeah,
the
and
driver's side door.
Yep, and then
You're not riding in the driver. That's for the person driving.
When
you
they get out the
getting
car,
and
they-
then holding it like
For
so
you,
you
when
could
you
get
get
it.
out.
Yeah,
if you're buying into that luxury,
The Phantom
use
does
those
that shit too.
options.
That's
And that's what
depending
I'm
on what-
saying. If you have hundreds of thousands of dollars to throw away on jewelry and grills and all that and shit that
I'm
you
gonna have a
don't
nigga.
need.
I'm gonna have a nigga in the club with us just standing there. Just hey,
But
y'all
I'm
ready
saying,
to go?
But
All
I'm
right.
saying we will always have a foolproof plan.
I will have a nigga there.
As far as somebody driving,
Yeah, but
somebody's
if-
always gonna be
if I was-
sober.
like, that's
Because
what I'm
whoever's
saying.
the bag, you gonna be protected. One of us, I don't give a fuck if I got it. Okay, if he's making 20 million, you making 20 million. If I gotta be sober and wait till I get to the house and drink to make sure y'all motherfuckers get home, y'all the bag.
And
Y'all
guess
gonna
what?
make
Like,
sure
but that's what- but
y'all
that's
making
what-
sure I'm taking care of y'all.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all
I can't-
invested
I don't
in
want
me.
to be the weakest link.
Like even
Yeah.
though you doing something like, bro, I'm still like I said, I'd pay a nigga 75. If I was touching millions of dollars, bro, I'd pay a nigga 75K a year just to make sure I get home all right.
Yeah.
I would be okay.
Like, I would
I'd be
keep-
in the back. Like,
Not only that, but when you know what I'm saying, if you're over here, you're taking
Y'all
care
ready?
of- you helping
Okay.
me, like you
It's
know what I'm
time to
saying. It's like you like when I reach endeavors and I reach milestones, you gonna be a part of that too. Cause like without you, motherfucker, I could be in jail, I could be dead, I could be this, I could be
Dude,
that.
I
Like, you know what I'm
would-
saying? Like you look out for your people because they looking out for you. That's why you don't keep people around just because you got money. You keep people around because they have your best interests at heart.
Just
Like, you
like-
know what I'm saying? Like
Facts. And just like a lot of these rappers, they riding around. I understand because I come from that too. I don't feel comfortable going nowhere unless it's on me. But once you get to a certain level, you gotta
Have
be
the other
smart.
people have it on
right.
them.
Motherfuckers
Yeah.
that are legal take care of you,
Shit.
or get you a
That's why,
motherfucking
like,
higher security that then you ain't gotta
when
worry
people-
about.
when people was
but
over-
it's just my whole thing is if you know motherfuckers
It's like trusting
gunning for
someone
you,
else to shoot for you. It's like
And you
I'd
don't
rather,
know.
even if I'm gonna miss, I'd rather trust myself
trust
than someone
myself
else.
than somebody
Yeah.
else because him
'Cause then
missing might get me killed.
yeah.
But I'm
Word.
saying if you, I guess me again, I'm thinking like an older person that's went through it. If you know motherfuckers want your head and they gunning for you every day, why keep putting yourself in the same to lose?
Yeah.
You playing Russian roulette and you probably gonna lose 9 times out of 10. Everybody got Glocks, everybody got Drakes, everybody got ARPs and this and that.
Have
so,
you seen? Or I'll let you finish. But
So if you gonna play the game, why wouldn't you play it smart?
yeah,
you play it to the best of your abilities, man.
I'm just saying that's
Learn
I'm
the
gonna
rules
end it.
before
I'ma
you
end
play
it.
the game, bro. Because
end it
not
like
everybody gonna give you a time to pause and go to the fucking movements, nigga. You better learn what the fuck you need to learn.
I'm just saying, why would
swear
you
to
play
God.
smart?
have you seen the interview? It's the dude who made the Switch, who like patented and invented the Switch. They did an interview with him, and he was like, I only wanted it for military applications, but because of how well I filled out that patent, anyone that looks up that patent can make it themselves.
They can
So,
3D
like,
print that shit. And put it
yeah,
in
and
the
so
back of
he
a
was
Glock.
like, I regret making it. I fucked up making the Switch. You know, like he wanted it just for military application.
But you're not
But
even allowed
because
to
of
use
how
automatic
thorough he
machine
was-
guns unless it's fucking a mounted fucking gun. Like that's why it's always semi-automatic or 3-round
Well,
bursts
like,
in the military. I thought because
well-
that's considered inhumane unless it's mounted because
Wait.
that's on the like on the back of a truck or you got like a
Well, they're not
like,
doing it because it's inhumane, because of the accuracy and all that.
Well,
Nobody
also-
it's hard to be accurate with a fully.
No, I'm saying, but I was like,
automatic.
even if you're not accurate, bro, you could if you had a house full of people, you could still just walk into that bitch and do this, and you gonna hit like majority of them people with a switch with a fucking high caliber gun.
But that's not smart because if you shoot a whole house, what if you don't hit everybody?
No, I'm talking about military. Like,
I'm saying, okay, what if they went and they had?
but
they
I mean,
had
you
a
send
booby
2 or
trap?
3 niggas in there with the same fucking thing, bro. Everybody getting
I
hit.
don't. I'll take my chance with the semi-auto.
That's what I'm. We smart, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just.
I don't want that. I don't want a fully automatic nothing.
But like, no, I'm saying I thought it was like in the military because you can't use like experimental gas. You can't.
But military
fucking-
gives certain guns.
with
But
the
like that's where the
military-
binary trigger comes from is military guns because
Yeah.
that's where the bursts and shit come from is because you
but,
can't use automatics but a 3-round burst they can't say nothing about it because it's still a
Stuff that
semi-automatic.
certain branches of the FBI and certain like. Am I tripping? Like,
No,
the
you're not.
FBI carry 6 Sawyers.
Yeah.
Then
Some of them have like
because back in the day, the police used to carry the Glock 17s when they when Glock
way
was
back,
first.
they used to carry them revolvers.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're not talking about them. We
Then
talking
the
about
No,
Hollywood
wait,
shooter.
wait,
It was-
because
I remember the
wasn't
Glocks,
before
and
they
then
even
they
made the
upgraded.
switches though. Wasn't there a Glock that was made that was fully automatic? Wasn't it the
Glock-
They,
G18?
they have them
the
with
18,
the
the
little
G18.
switch.
The
Yeah,
G18
on the side.
Yeah,
Like on the
G18.
side of the
Yeah,
slide.
G18.
Yeah.
Because remember,
Yeah.
we used to use them bitches in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
G18s, bro.
I had a few homies. That shit cost them. Well, I ain't gonna say it on camera, but
They
he
was
got
out there
the
paying
original.
a pretty
He's a
penny.
legal gun owner, so I'm not worried about him getting in trouble for that. I just don't want to put it. You know what I'm saying? Put his price because everybody's price might not be the same.
Yesterday's
But he
price
paid
ain't
a pretty.
today's
He
price.
paid a pretty penny for it like years ago, and he got an original Glock 18C with the switch like that's on
on the side slide.
of it, yeah.
The little circle one.
Yeah.
Bro, and then like no, I saw.
So when
I saw,
that came out, I was like, I seen that first. So when everybody was putting the shit through there, I was
That's like the
shit.
professional one. The one on the slide,
Yeah.
like that's the professional like switch.
Yeah.
But then
The ones you
got
can't get in
ones on
trouble
back.
for.
you got
Yeah.
the ones that just modify the triggers, like.
And then honestly, okay, so I don't want to get into too much detail because I don't want a Ruby Ridge happening, but you can make a Glock fully auto with a coat hanger.
yeah,
It's not gonna last you forever, but it'll dump a 30 clip if you just bend a coat hanger the right way.
if you
Like honestly, like there's a way you can get around all of the filters if you just search the right kind of things, and you can look it up, and then you have plausible deniability of historical research. But then, like, it's really easy. Once you know the mechanics, and once you know the operation, and once you know how things work, you can modify it in whatever way.
And me, I just again, unless you're, I'm thinking old school. You know what I'm saying? Because when we was growing up, Glocks wasn't really the shit. Like they were around.
Yeah, we had.
There was a few people
yeah.
that had bread, but the gun that the people that copied it, the Smith and Wesson, the black and gray with it looked exactly like a Glock. That's what we grew up on. So that was my first love for a gun. So when you can modify and fuck with them and do, but that's the only thing that I didn't never think to do. I never wanted to shoot anything fully auto. I tried to shoot a AK-74 and they modified it. Bruh, that shit almost smacked me in my face. Because I'm trying to shoot it down here like I'm a professional. When I shot the first time, I shot a what's that shit? The
Pump action?
Yeah. I never shot a shotgun.
I tried to shoot.
Never went hunting. I never did any of that
Bro.
shit. When we shot deer, we shot the motherfuckers with assault rifles.
Yeah, with
we
the
was
30-06s
we
and
wasn't
shit.
shooting them to
AK.
eat them. We was shooting the motherfuckers so they didn't run in front
Well,
of
no,
our
it's a
car.
hunting rifle.
You know
It's
what I'm
not an
saying?
assault rifle. The assault rifle be like AK-47.
Nigga, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all trying to blow that bitch bike.
No, okay.
That's where we lived. Deer was way overpopulated.
Okay, so I was
people
about to
were
say, 'cause
dying.
no, I was like, if you're
Okay,
hunting
so-
like for food,
No.
like that's not what you would use that for.
I used to visit my dad for the weekends,
I
kind
shot
of
a
shit.
fucking-
And one time I was visiting him for the weekend, and I only have like fragments and memories type shit. It was so long ago, but I remember like him and 5 of his buddies got in like a truck and then had like a pint of Jack Daniels, and then they just drove around the countryside just shooting shit, raccoon, deer, whatever. They just shoot that shit to kill it.
I ain't gonna lie,
like,
that's the only thing there is to do in
Nah,
the country.
bro.
Yeah.
Where I lived for one, I went to school in Atwood. But where I actually lived was 10 miles outside of Atwood, Kansas. I lived in a little small town, micro-ass town. Yeah, a micro-ass town. It was called Ludell, Kansas. And
Sound like a nigga's name, Ludell.
Ludell, fall back. That man didn't do nothing to you. But it was
Shut the fuck up! Stupid as hell, bro.
nah, but that's all we had to do. We used to just shoot shit. And when we got tired of shooting the signs, we shot possum, and special. We used to fuck deer up. We used to hawk them bitches down. You see a big fat me out there because I'm playing basketball. This is when I first get there. They got me out there chasing deer to shoot them, to kill them. They're like, no, just kill them. It doesn't matter where you shoot them. I'm like, oh, so we're not eating this? They're like, fuck no.
They fucked up because deer meat is so good, bro.
no, okay.
It depends on who does it. Because I've had some deer meat that was some bullshit. He hit that motherfucker with his car, put that bitch in the back of his pickup, brought it home.
If you don't cook it right, it's gamey.
We didn't know how. Yeah,
I've had that shit before.
Yeah, he hit.
I've had
that bitch with
deer
his car.
jerky all time.
Oh, yeah.
Deer meat is so fucking
Deer
good.
jerky is the best, but
Bro,
I'm
it's
talking
done right.
about specifically a deer hit by a car.
Yeah,
I've
thrown
had
in the back of the
jerky made
pickup.
out of that.
That shit's rough.
Yeah.
That shit's rough. So that's what fucked deer up for me.
Hey.
But we had deer steaks. We had a lot of
Venison. I
Venison,
think is like
yeah.
the technical name.
yeah, the ground up. Yeah.
Bro, no, but
I was
like-
trying to think of the technical.
Look,
term
let me
for it.
tell y'all this, bro, because the only time I ever shot an automatic fucking weapon, bro, it was like at a military type of event. Like I went with some of the
Like
people.
a shot show kind of thing.
Yeah, like bro, nah, and the nerd in me came out when I saw that fucking automatic shotgun that looked like the AA-12.
Yeah.
Bro, I was in that bitch like, oh, let me shoot that. You gotta let me shoot that. They said, nah, bro. You all say, no, bro, I got you. I know how to hold it. I know it got kick. I know it got, no. They were like, okay, well, look, bro, I got 3 shots in. That shit almost blew my whole fucking shoulder.
I got an AK
that shit
shotgun.
I was like,
AK shotgun?
An AK shotgun.
That's the one that for $650 that I was trying to get. It's kind of like that one.
You gonna have to show me that.
Yeah.
Last year,
like,
it was like the one that Nate always was talking about. It had the AK body with the fucking shotgun barrel on it.
But there's
Okay,
two
but my
different
memory
kinds
gets
though.
that.
There's
I
two
know
different
that.
kinds. Because there's the one kind that's the AK shotgun, but then the one that I have, it's got an adjustable gas flow through 1 through 4, so you can shoot different. Because with the AK shotgun,
You shoot different barrel,
like shells. Because
gauge?
a lot of people, no, it's 12 gauge.
No, I'm
but
saying, but does it switch the gauge up on it?
no, it switches up the power. Because like a
Oh.
lot of AK shotguns, you can only shoot certain
So,
shells
yeah.
because you need to to cycle it through. But this has the adjustable gas flow, so you can shoot all the
So
shells.
are you shooting slugs or you shooting bird feed?
Slugs.
Either or, you can do
Slugs.
whatever with this. You just have to adjust it. Like if it's bird feed, you want it at like a 2.
You mean
And then if
bird
it-
shot, not
yeah.
bird feed? I was like,
Yeah,
y'all
well,
bird
bird
I was like, hold
feed.
on.
Yeah,
I was like,
whatever.
you out here like, you hungry?
yeah, exactly.
Hey, as soon as
They're
you
like,
said,
thank
I
you, my
thought a
nigga.
robot chicken. I was like, wait a minute.
But yeah, like with the one that I got, you can adjust the gas block so you can shoot whatever through it. Cause I got the AK shotgun, and then I have a pump action Mossberg.
We need to
and it's
go
got
out
the
there.
pistol grip on the pump and the full in stock. And
We
I
need
got
to go
I
out
got
there
that
with
bitch
this nigga, bro.
stacked. I got like bird shot the first one, cause like the first shot I was trying to scare you, do a little bird shot, and then I got a slug, cause I'm trying to hit you.
Yeah, I'm trying
and
to-
then I
they
got
got-
and
they
then I
got
got
they
a
got some
stack. I
men
got
out there,
bird
so
shot
we can go
slug,
out there
bird
and
shot
shoot our
slug,
shit,
bird
too.
shot slug. And then so I just
Yeah. Hey, you got
Rainbow
targets?
Six
You got
bitch.
targets, bro? We need to.
No, but I got a
When I get my shit
I got a
back,
graveyard of glass bottles. That's why I keep them
when I
bitches
get my
to
shit
shoot.
back, when I get my shit back, and we can go out there with him. Then we can shoot all that shit.
And I got the AK 762. I did a video, shout out on my YouTube. I did a video over the AK-47.
Yeah, that
But
shit
yeah.
is demolishing shit.
I love guns. Oh
I
my
do too.
god, I love them so much.
The
Like-
ones that I've seen videos. The ARP.
Yeah.
I want that. I
That's
want
the
that.
next one I'm gonna get. I'm either
I
gonna
want
get a
that
revolver
Kel-Tec.
or an ARP.
I want that Kel-Tec P50.
357 revolver.
I want that
would be bad.
Kel-Tec P50.
I just want that bitch to keep the
You hear me?
shell. Bah, bah, bah.
That shit shoot multiple calibers of bullets, and then you don't even
Yeah,
have to
the
change.
judge does too. Yeah, the
yeah,
judge is
it
like
shoots
shotgun,
like
410 shells
revolver.
and then-
No, I'm talking about.
Stack
You
that
know what the
shit.
Kel-Tec P50 is? That bitch look like the PDSW on fucking Warzone.
I know Kel-Tec and Kel-Tec, they used recycled Florida plastic. Oh, the camera overheated.
But it's your boy, Henny King,
Pimp Turkey 69.
Arnie Rock
and we'll be back at you with another one before too long. Love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
and be smooth.
Man, be smoother than a baby's ass, y'all.